Saxena, who works in an IT company, saw considerable fall in his March salary. When he went to inquire with the HR department, he came to know that income tax was deducted from his salary. Had he bought health insurance, then he would have saved this huge tax outgo. According to a report by research agency Statista, 51.40 crore people were covered by health insurance in the financial year 2020-21. Out of this, 34.29 crore people were covered under the government schemes and 11.87 crore under group health insurance policy. But only 5.31 crore people have an individual health insurance policy in this country. So only 39% of the population come under the purview of health insurance, government or private. Nitin had assumed that under Section-80D of the Income Tax Act, the benefit of deduction is available only on investment of 1.5 lakh rupees. He had fully availed this through investments in PF and ELSS. Now he wants to know the tax benefit he will get if he buys a health insurance policy.
So what are the provisions? Under Section 80C of the Income Tax Act, the benefit of tax deduction is available on an annual investment of 1.5 lakh rupees. This includes life insurance premiums, tuition fees for 2 children, investment in PPF, etc. Like Nitin, some people also had health insurance, but this is wrong. Even those who are aware do not know how much benefit they can avail of by buying health insurance. Benefit of tax deduction is available on payment of health insurance premium under Section 80D. In this, you can avail of an advantage of tax exemption on the payment of health insurance for yourself, your family, that is your husband or wife, your children and your parents. The benefit of exemption will not be available on buying health insurance for brothers or sisters. Children can be covered in the family floater health insurance policy only up to a specified age. After a certain age, you will have to buy a separate policy for them.
Nitin is employed and he is less than 60 years old. So he can take the benefit of tax deduction of up to 25,000 rupees under Section 80D on annual premium paid for himself, his wife and his children. Apart from this, he wants to buy this insurance for his parents, then there will be additional exemption of up to 25,000 rupees on premiums paid. If Nitin's parents are senior citizens, the benefit of tax deduction of up to 50,000 rupees annually will be available on premium paid. In this way, you can take advantage of up to 75,000 rupees on the total premium paid in a financial year. If a person has attained the age of 60 and buys health insurance for himself and his parents, then he can avail of the benefit of total tax exemption of 1 lakh rupees for premiums paid for his family and for his parents. However, only few people actually get the benefit of tax exemption, but it is true that there is such a provision in the Income Tax Act.
So how much benefit you can get? If Nitin falls in the upper slab of income tax, then he will have to pay a tax at the rate of 30%. If he buys a health insurance of 25,000 rupees for himself, then he can save tax of up to 7,500 rupees. If he pays a premium of 50,000 rupees annually as health insurance for his mother, then he can save 15,000 rupees on the tax that he had paid. Adding the 4% cess on tax payment, he will have to pay another 900 rupees for the total of 22,500 rupees. In this way, he can save a total of 23,400 rupees from his income tax in one financial year.
Under Section 80D, there is a benefit of deduction of 5,000 rupees in lieu of health checkup. This benefit is included in the aggregate limit of 25,000 rupees and 50,000 rupees. For example, if Nitin is paying a premium of 22,000 rupees annually for health insurance for himself, wife and his children, then he will get the benefit of tax deduction only on the expenditure of 3,000 rupees for health checkups. Thus, the benefit of tax deduction will be available only if the amount of insurance premium is less than the prescribed limit. Tax and investment expert Balwant Jain says that due to the corona pandemic, people have understood the importance of health insurance. In such a situation, include health insurance first in your financial planning. Take adequate insurance cover for self, wife and children as well as for parents. Health insurance is a very useful option for the salaried people who come under the purview of income tax. In lieu of its premium, you can save a lot of tax. Money9 suggests, in the era of inflation, the cost of medical treatment has increased significantly. Therefore, include health insurance first in your financial planning. Buy separate insurance cover for the parents. With this initiative, you will get rid of the worry of high treatment costs. Also, you can also save a lot of tax every year.